Are you looking for the best graphics card? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best graphics cards on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 4070 Ti ARCA Spider-Man Edition. The name might be ridiculous, but the theme is great. Yet, every self-respecting gamer knows that no matter what's aesthetically added to your GPU, you'll see no performance boost, no matter how badass it is. That's why the hardware matters most, and the Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 4070 Ti ARCA was no slouch in that department either. You get 12GB of GDDR6X dedicated VRAM, plenty of power to run all the latest titles on high or above at 4K resolutions. The Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse theming can also be removed. Moreover, it offers Nvidia DLSS 3 AI-driven technology, supporting the ultra-efficient Ada Lovelace architecture with full ray tracing for incredible lighting and visuals. Ice Storm 2.0 advanced cooling helps ensure the card remains cool to the touch even at heavy loads. That's in no small part, thanks to the 390mm cooling fans. All that power counts for something, too, as this card is 8K ready once you're ready to upgrade your monitor. Until then, 4K will work just fine, and it features 3 DisplayPort 1.4a and 1 HDMI 2.1a. The Black Friday deal live now drops the normal $880 price to $792, saving you $88 right off the top. That's a great deal for a card of this much power, let alone one of the newest GeForce RTX 40 series options. Number 2. Nvidia GeForce RTX 4080 16GB GDDR6X graphics card. The RTX 4080 is too expensive for what it is, but it's still a highly capable 4K GPU. Below the price of the monstrous RTX 4090, the cheaper RTX 4080 still delivers high frame rates at 4K, even in demanding games like Cyberpunk 2077. Although the RTX 4080 isn't quite as powerful as the RTX 4090, features like DLSS 3 help fill in the gap. That makes ray tracing possible at 4K, even at high frame rates. DLSS isn't new, but the addition of frame generation on the RTX 4080 can massively boost your frame rate in demanding titles. The card is big and bulky, but unlike the RTX 4090, it doesn't require a ton of power. It stays at the same wattage as the previous generation, and in real-world use, it actually consumes about 50W less. For video editing, it's tough to beat the RTX 4080. Although there are better value options for gaming, Nvidia still has a massive lead in video editing, and it accelerated tasks in apps like Adobe After Effects and DaVinci Resolve in a way that AMD graphics cards just can't. Number 3. Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 4090 Trinity OZ 24GB GDDR6X 384-bit 21GB per second PCIe 4.0 gaming graphics card. The RTX 4090 is a nonsense graphics card, and we mean that in the best way possible. It's $1,600, which is hard to justify spending on any graphics card. But if you want the best of the best, the RTX 4090 is it, and by a significant margin. The previous GPU champion, the RTX 3090 Ti, looks puny by comparison. Based on our testing, the RTX 4090 is nearly 70% faster than the RTX 3090 Ti, and almost 90% faster than the RTX 3090. It's a 4K graphics card that enables features like ray tracing in the most demanding games available today. It's overkill for most people, and it comes with some high demands. You'll need a power supply with a lot of wattage, and you'll need a case to accommodate the card's massive size. It's a reasonable trade-off for high-end enthusiasts, though, especially with features like DLSS 3 on offer. Huge leaps in 4K gaming performance. Excellent ray tracing performance. High power and thermals, but manageable. DLSS 3 performance is off the charts. Number 4. Intel ARCA 750 Limited Edition 8GB PCI Express 4.0 graphics card. Intel's ARCA 750 has gotten much better since launch, now sporting solid DirectX 9 support and much faster drivers. It has always been competitive with Nvidia's RTX 3060 while costing around $100 less, but it looks even more enticing now that Intel has slashed the A750's price to $250. AMD usually is the budget alternative to Nvidia, and although that's still true, Nvidia has been the way to go if you want to turn on ray tracing. The ARCA 750 has competitive ray tracing, unlike its AMD counterparts, meaning it can truly go toe-to-toe with the RTX 3060. On top of that, the card also supports Intel's CSS upscaling feature, which uses AI to upscale your games and improve performance. It's not available in a ton of games, but Intel should add support in more titles over the coming months. It's a great graphics card for the price, minus a few bugs. Gamers looking for a great deal that don't mind dealing with a few bugs. Great 1080p and 1440p gaming performance. Competitive ray tracing performance. Relatively inexpensive. Number 5. PNY GeForce RTX 3080 10GB XLR8 Gaming Rebel Epic X RGB Triple Fan Graphics Card. Nvidia Ampere architecture, with 1440 MHz core clock and 1710 MHz boost clock speeds to help meet the needs of demanding games. 10GB GDDR6X, 320-bit onboard memory, plus 8704 CUDA processing cores and up to 760 GB per second of memory bandwidth provide the memory needed to create striking visual realism. PCI Express 4.0 interface offers compatibility with a range of systems. Also includes DisplayPort and HDMI outputs for expanded connectivity. Nvidia GeForce Experience, capture and share videos, screenshots, and live streams with friends. Keep your drivers up to date and optimize your game settings. It's the essential companion to your GeForce graphics card. This GeForce RTX 3080 graphics card with LHR, light hash rate, delivers 43 mH/sETH hash rate, EST,